So I didn't realize this was this weekend until I seen it pop up on my Instagram. But Bryce Hall's going to be toeing the line, which I give him mad respect. He's going to be fighting bare knuckle against the Cutman Perez. Like I respect this so much. Now I'll admit, for anyone that watched the Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall fight, I was rooting for fucking Bryce Hall to get knocked the fuck out. Like I can't even lie. Like I was rooting heavy against him. But honestly, I respect him so much for actually going ahead and doing bare knuckle. Like that's a completely different thing to like boxing. Because like, if he gets hit, he's gonna get his fucking face fucked up. And like, he's a TikToker. He needs his face. So I respect this. Like, no matter what you say about the guy, he's got fucking balls on him. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting fight though, because the guy he's fighting weighed in at like 121 in one of his fights, something like real skinny like that. And now they're fighting in at 168-pound catch weight, and the guy weighed in 164. So like, he's fucking put on a lot of weight. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects him. He's 3-0 in bare knuckle, the Cut Man, which is his nickname. He's 3-0. And then Bryce Hall, he's 0-1 in combat sports with his one fight being to Austin McBroom, where he didn't look very good. But that was 2 years ago, and he's 23. He's young, so I'm sure he's just been training his boxing and trying to get better. So, but bare knuckle's completely different. So this will be interesting though, to see how this goes. The size honestly might just play a factor in this, because I don't know. Bryce Hall was apparently like 195 when he signed the contract, so he's fucking a lot bigger than this guy. Obviously, the other guy's got the experience, but size does matter in fights. But again, we've seen Bryce Hall wasn't the best against McBroom, but that was 2 years ago. And now he's probably got a lot more like boxing and striking experience. So if he can land like some haymakers, plus we've got to factor in Bryce Hall is 40-0 in street fights. Like he's got a lot of bare knuckle street fighting experience here. So you got to really factor that into this fight, because with all them street fights, closest thing you can get to a bare knuckle fight, pretty much, like a bare knuckle boxing match. Because I doubt that he's been street fighting with gloves on. So who knows? Maybe he's just slamming people in these street fights. But anyway, he's got a lot of experience with a street fight, so maybe that will help it in this fight. But honestly, like, full respect to him for this. Like, no other influencer is going to be going out there and doing fucking bare knuckle boxing. And he honestly, he's risking a lot here. Like, he might be out of fucking TikTok if he takes enough damage to the face, Like, honestly, respect to him. Who else is fighting? I think John Dodson's on this card too. Yeah, Dodson versus Ridge. Yeah, John Dodson versus J.R. Ridge. Bryce Hall's the co-main. Keith Richardson versus Derek Perez. So, decent card. Bare knuckle cards in general are just always fun. Like, they're barely ever boring. Because, I don't know, it's hard for bare knuckle to be boring because you got to toe the line. You literally got to, you go out there and you're fucking brawling instantly. Which, I like it. It's fucking entertaining. So it'll be interesting to see Bryce Hall's approach. Maybe he'll try and big brother Perez because he's so much bigger, but I guess we'll find out. But I just wanted to say, like, honestly, respect to Bryce Hall for this, because he's putting a lot on the line here. And, especially after the beating he took from Austin McBroom, the fact that he's, like, going and fighting again, not just fighting, he's doing bare knuckle. Like, honestly, fucking respects to the guy. Guy's got fucking balls on him, but, it's not always smart, but hey, who knows? Maybe he'll actually, like, make a career out of this. Maybe we'll see fucking Bryce Hall versus Mike Perry in like a year's time or something. I doubt that, but you never know. You never know in this strange world. But yeah, thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. I just wanted to make a quick video on this. So yeah, thanks. Catch yous. Bye.